All right, I did one video this morning. I'm about to do another one. So I'm up here at the shop where my truck at, and they finished with my clutch, but I had a leak in my brake chamber, so they're waiting for the guy to come back with the part from Freightliner so they can put the brake chamber on, fix my brake chamber, and then I can get on the road. I'm not leaving out till tomorrow, but I'm gonna do another video just to show y'all what's going on with this trucking company. So initially I was gonna take it to Freightliner. Freightliner quoted me a $3,500 bill. Because I know Freightliner, every time I go to them, it starts off at $3,500, but it ends up at $4,500. So I got back on the road. I didn't get my truck fixed. I said I got a couple more weeks before I got to take care of some major business. So I'm gonna go out here and make me a couple more dollars. But as we was on the road, my driver and I, we ran into some difficulties with the braking system on this truck, and the clutch started acting up even worse. So I knew it was time to get it fixed. So I brought it back to the house, put it in the shop, talked to a friend of mine who drives trucks as well. He told me where to go other than Freightliner. Freightliner wouldn't have been able to get me in anyway because they was bagged up for like 10 days. So I brought it over here to Swarovski's, and they got me in. I dropped it off last Tuesday. Here it is a week later. 8 days later, it's fixed. But in the midst of them fixing my clutch, I have a air leak in my brake chamber. And the brake chamber is down there somewhere. On that side, it's the brake chamber. So I got an air leak in my brake chamber, and they got to fix that. So we waiting for the guy to come back from the parts store with the part. They're gonna put the brake chamber on, and then I'll be on my way. So that's pretty much what it is. I'm having breakfast. But the trucking business is something else. I'm letting y'all know that. For anybody that's out there in it, that's trying to get in it, it ain't easy. Now, this is going to cost me probably about $4,500 to get fixed. He already told me that the clutch is going to be about $4,000, and the brake chamber probably going to be, I don't know what the brake chamber is going to cost me, but labor is like $150, $180 here an hour for labor. So the brake chamber is already taken off. It shouldn't cost me, I don't know, a couple hours to put it on. He said about an hour to put it on, so I don't know what it's going to cost, but I'm looking at about $4,500 to get my truck fixed. That's a part of the trucking business. It's a part of the trucking business. I don't care about the $4,500 because I can make that back up. What I care about is the time that it took to fix it. So you gotta have your stuff in order. You can't be out here bull crapping if you're trying to be a trucker. If you're trying to own your own truck, you got one of the biggest, I tell y'all all the time, I tell people that be listening to me, maintenance is one of your biggest expenses. It's three things that's really big that you cannot put one in front of the other. Maintenance, fuel, because without fuel, you're not going nowhere. And y'all see what the fuel prices is in a regular car. So just imagine what fuel prices is for a semi truck. And I have 220 gallon tanks, one on each side. One on this side, right here. I got a fuel tank right here. I'm about to show it to y'all. This is a fuel tank right here. And that's a fuel tank over there. So I got 2 fuel tanks on this truck. Both of them is 120 gallons apiece. And the third thing is payroll. In order for you to, if you plan on hiring some drivers, you got to pay them. So those are the 3 biggest things in trucking. Your payroll, your maintenance, and your fuel. But there's one thing that really trumps all 3 of those. First and foremost, and it's common sense, and that's safety. Safety is big too, but it don't cost you nothing to be safe. Just common sense, you know? But yeah, I'm here. The clutch is fixed. It feels pretty good. It's not as tight as it was before I first started, but it feels pretty good. So now I'm waiting for the brake chamber to get put on, and then I'm gonna be on the road. I'll probably be on the road tomorrow. But yeah, it's just like this business is like overwhelming. I've been here, look, I done grade my hair the last few days, thinking about my truck and trying to get on the road because I'm missing out on money. But what's crazy is that money is not a big issue. It's the time that it takes to get your truck fixed. Because you know, when your truck is down, you're not making no money. And it don't matter what. If you don't carry your truck down for a month, your bill's gonna keep on coming. Messing with this truck. Your insurance, you're gonna still have to pay your insurance. You still gonna have to pay your IFTA. You still gonna have to pay your fuel taxes. You still gonna have to pay all of that. So if your truck is down for a month or 2 months, then yeah, it's gonna be an issue. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna lose money. It's money that you could be making with your truck. So you gotta take time out to get your truck fixed. That's why it's good to have multiple trucks. You know, that's why these big companies got all these big trucks. So if one go down, they got one just to take its place. But I'm not a big company. I'm a small company, you know. But it is what it is.